Hey warriors, I hope you can hear me. So I was planning to create a video out of this, but I thought why not just to create a live session. So the idea is to create the landing page for the new domain that I bought, the horde.com, not .dev, the horde.dev. So I want to create some powerful landing page, like some kind of waiting list or something like that, and to put some fancy components and some nice like sentence like it's coming or something like that. So first thing I'm going to do is to create a new Next.js application. So I'm typing in npx create next app latest. I'm going to call it the horde, and I'm going to use everything by default, TypeScript, etc. So now our Next.js project is being created. Let me see, how can I see the... Yo. How can I see these comments but without going out? When I click somewhere, it just goes out. Okay. And let me move to the other screen. No, I still cannot see it. Damn, what a weird thing. Okay. So now our project is being created, and it's slow from some reason. There it is, going to the horde, and I'm going to run it with pm dev, and here I'm going to run it on my local host 3000, and there it is. So now we have our Next.js application up and running, and we can open our code and start adding things. So I'm going to open it in Windsurf. I started using Windsurf recently over Cursor. I'm testing it out only because like of $5 difference. Opening the projects here, the horde, there it is. So this is our project, and what I was planning to build is I saw really nice lightning component, and that was in reactbits.dev, I think. Lightning. Was it here? Maybe it was Eternity AI, not React Bits. Eternity, not AI, Eternity UI. So I think they have a new component, Lightning. Is it here? I saw it yesterday somewhere. Lightning, no. Then it has to be React Bits. Yeah, here it is, Lightning. So I wanted to use this one for the landing page, to put this across the whole page, to make it like powerful, like when somebody comes in, he thinks, what the hell is happening? So I think this one is really going to do the job for that one. And let's try it out. So here we have the code, and big thing with React Bits is to choose here first the TypeScript and then here Tailwind, so then it's much easier to use it in Next.js. So I just copy this Lightning component, and I'm going to put it inside our components directory. So I'm going to create it. We don't have Shadcn yet, so I need to create components directory, and here I'm going to create lightning.tsx, and I'm going to copy paste the entire thing. And here we are using useref use effect, so that needs to be a client component like this. Nice. And now we can go to our page and delete everything by default from Next.js and just add Lightning like this. So let's see if that one is working. Yep, it is. Nice. So now we just need to put it across the whole page. So in our code, I'm going just to put here one div, not dvi, div, like this. And maybe this one is already using class names somewhere. Let me see. Let's try it out. Can we put here class name? Nope. So we need to do it here. Let's see actually the example from React bits here. So how are they using it? Yeah, they're just putting the div. Like we can just use this exactly the same thing that they are using. So I'm going to paste it here, and our height and width. So we can use here Tailwind. We don't need to do inline CSS like this. So we want to have width full, height full, and this relative. I'm not sure if that one is even needed. Let's try it without that. So now, nice, but we want it to be across the whole page, not only here. So let's make it absolute, and yeah, like this. Isn't this awesome? This one is looking really powerful. So now we need some kind of text to put it here, like it's coming, or the horde, or something like that. Like to make it a little bit, I don't know. Hey, Volo. What's up, man? How's it going? On which background? Oh, this one. And so now let's put some kind of text. We can put like a paragraph and something like it is coming. And it can actually be h1. Text white like this. This one looks good. Only thing that we need to put it also as absolute, and it needs to be, yeah, AI is giving me the right thing. He knows exactly what I want. I want to put it on the middle, and that's it. It is coming. And this was the idea of the landing page I want for something like this, because I want to create like some kind of waiting list. So next thing that we are going to do is to put the simple input below and the button so that people can come in, put in the email, and it just goes to the database and they're on the waiting list. So what we need to do basically is we need first Shadcn. We're going to use Shadcn for the components. Then after that, we are going to use Drizzle ORM and create a server action that is putting that email inside of our database. And after that, we need validation to check if that email is already in the database and to just do the whole thing. We can also put some kind of toaster like welcome, you're on the waiting list or something like that. So let's start. So first thing that we are going to do, we can start with Shadcn, and we can just go and what we need input, that's for sure. So I'm going to run this command inside of my terminal. I'm adding input. And hello. Which one? You probably mean on the lightning component. I took it from React Bits library. It's really nice. It has a bunch of these like really awesome components that can be used for something fancy like landing pages. Look at this one. Really great library. Recommended. So we are adding now, we are basically installing Shadcn from scratch. So now we have components.json and we added the input component. We are also going to add the button component using force for React 19. There it is. Nice. And let's see what's happening. We need to restart our local host. Okay, nice. So now we can add here input and button. So I'm going to do it like this. Let's say we have here a div to wrap up this h1 and everything is going to be inside that div like this, and below our h1 we're going to put the input. So just a simple input and a button like this. Of course, we are going to create also a form out of that. So that's it. We just need to put the, I don't know why I placed button like this. We just need a div here to make it flex and just a little bit of gap in between. So here, class name flex, gap 2 maybe. Yeah, something like that. It just needs to be on the middle, and this input is too big. We can put input to be width of, I don't know, let's say 40 maybe. Yeah, this one is nice, and it just needs to be centered. So here, absolute flex, justify center, item center, and everything. And flex column, not ordinary flex, like this. Nice, that's it. We can also put this, it is coming to be maybe wider or not, I don't know. It looks good. Hello, warriors. So now when we have this one, we can start typing our email, and yeah, so now we can build server action. We can start already with the backend. Or yeah, one more thing, we just need to add the form component also. Using force. Nice. So now we can already create that there a form. So I'm going to Shadcn form here, and we can just use the example. So let's see, where is that example? Yeah, this one. So I'm going to create inside the components, I'm just going to create a new file. I'm going to call it the horde form.tsx, like this, using React snippets to create a component. What? My React snippets is not working. Interesting. Okay. Export default function, the horde form, like this. That one is going to be a client component because we are going to use a bunch of things here from form. So we need Zod, we need form schema. Let's put that one in here like this. Schema is going to be for the email, and that one isn't there an email here on Zod? No? Why I thought there is an email on Zod? Did it remove that? I remember there was something like an email. Okay. And then we need Zod resolver and use form. We are just adding all the things that are recommended by Shadcn here. Then we are creating our form, and on submit inside the component right here. And finally, we just need to put the form itself. So I'm going to import everything from here, like this. And adding the whole form together with the button and everything right here. So that should be it. Here it should be email, not username, and here also email. Placeholder, enter your email, or we can just say email. And we don't need a description because we want to make it minimalistic. Nice. Oh, string.email. Let me see. String dot. Yeah, here it is. Why he didn't put that from the beginning? Nice. And what is this button? Okay, so now we just need to put this component inside the page instead of this one. So here we're going to put the horde form and import it. We can remove the button and the input, and now probably styling is a little bit off. Yeah, we just need to put it. We also need to remove this label. We don't need that one. Where is the label? Here it is. Removing it from the imports also. And we are going to put here the flex, and gap of 2. Nice. I think that's it. I'm just going to put the input again to width of 40, so it's a little bit smaller, and we can put this, it is coming to be a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, this one also needs to be on the H1, not here, like this, maybe even 5XL. Well, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe the font is wrong. It should maybe be a little bit better, this font. And also this, we need here a little bit of gap to make it look better, like this. And maybe these two to be justified between. Let's try that one. Justify between. Oh, it's not width full. Well, I think this one is better. Let's see if no comments or anything. Okay, then I'm going to continue on this path. So now we can start with the backend. I'm going to the Drizzle ORM Next.js. I think that one is the best for starting with Drizzle, the documentation. So here we can go and add here Drizzle ORM and the Drizzle kit. So I'm adding that one to our project here, and also adding the Neon database serverless. I'm using Neon, so that one is much easier for me than to have the local DB, especially for deployment later. So adding that one also, and we need to add this stupid .env. So now we can create a setup connection string in our Neon. So going to Neon, and here I'm just going to create a new project, call it the Horde. The Horde, database name, doesn't matter, create. Nice, so now I can connect. Here I have my connection string, and we can return back to the Drizzle ORM. So we need to create a database URL inside of our project. So here, creating a new file .env, and there database URL equals, and I'm copy pasting the entire thing. Nice, so that one should be now good. Then we need to create drizzle.ts inside the source db drizzle. So we are going to forget about this source thing. We're going to create db directory here, and then what was the db, and then drizzle.ts. Okay, that one looks good. So this is our .env, that one is also great. We can remove this comment, and we need to declare our schema. So we are going to create a schema.ts also here. And that one is going to be, how to call it, like a waiting list, like this. So we have ID, okay, email, then we need created at and updated at. Okay, that one is good. What is this thingy now? Does not exist. But I think that does exist. I need to check the documentation. So AI is not really helping on these kind of things. Hey Hassan. Thor is coming, yeah. Yeah, I saw Zod version 4. It's going to be really amazing. So faster than this one. But it's going to take a while, I think, to they actually release it. And you're welcome, man. Then we have drizzle.config.ts. So I'm going to create that one. That one is going to the root directory. So drizzle.config.ts. config.ts. I'm copy pasting it there. Here we're removing this sources part and the migrations. I think we don't even have. Oh, actually, this one is going to be built automatically. The migrations, and now we need to apply the changes to the database. I just need to see about this schema thing, about the default. Now I'm going to open some older projects of mine, let's say org dev, and there I'm going to the schema, and we can see, yeah, it actually is default now, but it needs to be timestamp, not text like this AI thingy told me here. So this one should be timestamp, and we can import it from PG core. So now everything should work. We have ID, email, created that, and updated that. And I think that's enough. This is just creating like some kind of waiting list for the project. And this one looks good. Let's try to generate the database. So I'm running npx drizzle kit generate, and it looks good. Marvel zombies, nice. So now we can go to Neon and to our database here, to the tables, and we should have the, oh, we don't have it, okay, the horde. Let's refresh one more time. We don't have the table. Let's see if we missed something. What are we missing from the drizzle? So this one should generate everything, and oh, we need to run the drizzle kit push. I think that's the thing when we are creating the databases. Yes. So now we go to Neon, refresh, and we have our waiting list where we have everything like ID, email, created that and updated that, and everything that we placed inside of our schema here. So this part is looking good. Now what we need to do is to actually, on this form right here, I'm going to close all other files for now. So on this, on submit, we need to run a server action and there to write an email inside of our database. So we are going to do that one also with Drizzle. And when you don't know how to do it, and you don't want to use maybe always AI, now probably AI would give me the right thing, but how I like to do it and how I did it before AI is I go here to the documentation and they have basically everything. So here they have to do action.ts and you have add to do, so we can just copy and paste this thing and we know that it's going to work. AI is not going to give us shitty results like he gave us with that text default, which he was wrong. I mean, I had to check if that one is good or not. So I'm just going to copy paste this add to do from here, and I'm going to our project. I'm creating a new directory. I'm going to call it server, and here we can just create a new file. We can call it, this one is for the waiting list, so I'm going to name it like that. So waiting list.ts, and there I'm going to copy and paste the add to do from the Drizzle documentation from here. And now we can put add email, and now we can use actually AI. So this is like repetitive stuff that we are just changing the parameters, etc., and imports and stuff like that. So here it's not the waiting list, it's, oh, actually it is from the schema, it's waiting list. And the values, we shouldn't add here created that and updated that. Let's see what is he complaining about. So we have a problem with let's see. So email does not exist in type ID, number, email, string. So he's talking nonsense. Oh, property ID is missing in type. Okay, so that's the problem probably, that we need to put some like ID or something like that. Yeah, okay. So this is the thing that is solvable in different way. We shouldn't put the ID ourselves. We can put, let's open again the org dev. So I have here how I did it. So we have this default random. So we are going to use that one. And we need to put UUID instead of what we had here. We probably had an integer. Yeah. So we are going to do it like this. And we are going to import here UUID from the Drizzle ORM PG core. Let's see, I'm like talking too much. I probably have a bunch of comments. Sorry guys, I'm not used to like doing live sessions. I'm always like coding like mad. Make it timestamp, not text. Yeah, I saw it later. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Hey Atso, what's up? Code with Ashik. Shadcn is not working with Next.js. What? How is it not working? And also say, what do you mean by that? And how are these comments just disappearing? I always have to move them around. Let me solve that one quickly. So here, if I put it like this, now it should work, I think. So I can see them all the time. Damn, I have so many apps up and running. Okay, I think I should see the comments now a little bit better. Shadcn is actually compatible with React 19. They updated everything. It depends what are you working on, but they updated everything. They even removed the forward refs and all the stuff. So everything should work normally. You don't have to use the canary version. My MacBook specs are these. M2 Pro 16 gigabytes. It's not very strong. I'm planning to buy new M4 probably this year. We'll see. And what we did last, yeah, we changed the UUID. So now we have to run again the generate here and the push. Oh, actually, we didn't need to run the generate. We could run only the push probably. npx drizzle kit push, and now when we check our can only connect remote through a WebSocket. Column ID cannot be okay. I'll just handle this the orcish way. So I'm going to delete this whole waiting list thingy, and I'm going to run npx drizzle kit push. So now it's going to work. Nice. And now when we go to our waiting list, we see that we have our ID, UUID. And when we go to our waiting list.ts, we can see that we don't have any more problems with adding the ID here manually. So that's really a great thing. Yeah, it handles streaming really good. Hey, Francois, what's up? Nice live session yesterday. Thanks, Alessandro. So now we can add our email like this. We are just going to put try catch to make a little bit of safety right here. So this one looks okay. We can go to our hoard form, and here we are going to add email when it is validated through our React hook forms. So here I'm just going to move these. I'm a little bit sick with imports and ordering them. I love to have some kind of, I mean, that's the perfect thing for that is to just use Prettier to order them automatically, so you don't have problems like me. And now we can actually test it out. So I'm going here. I hope we didn't miss something. No, I didn't heard about Instagram. Nice. So what do you think, guys? Is it going to work from the first time? Even like the It's dead from the first time. Okay, let's go one more time. But I didn't mean about this, I meant about the for. So we have a problem. Client is undefined in the Drizzle. So what is this? Drizzle.ts. Let's see what is going on out there. And that was working like a moment before. So here our database.url. Let's see the problem. So client is undefined. That is interesting. Maybe we need to put, what is this? Drizzle.ts. This one should be all server side. Let's just put use server. And I forgot also to put use server on the waiting list right here, because this is a server component. And where is this? Database URL. Okay, so we have a problem with this drizzle.ts. It somehow sees it as it is a client component. Come on, guys, give some solution for this thingy. So we have invalid use server value. So that's for this one, not for this one, for the drizzle.ts. And I think that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see again what I have on my older project. So here I'm using Neon and Drizzle, everything pretty much the same. So if I copy this one, is it having a problem still? It's going from DB Drizzle. Oh, it's database URL, okay. Now waiting list. Oh, the import is here wrong. Okay, so what was actually the problem here? So what I changed here, I had this, and now over this. Actually, we were not using the neon in the right way, as I see it. So where do we have neon here? We have the Drizzle neon version something, but here it's different. I'm not sure what was the problem, but I solved it by using my old drizzle.ts file. So that one should be solved. Let's now test it out. Ooh, this is ugly. We need text white. Or we can just go to our layout and hard code the dark mode always. Like this. Nice. So now we can go theorcdev@gmail.com, submit. I didn't put anything like, I hope it's written. We need some toasts and some messages. And it didn't work. Let's see the, so it said nothing. Okay, let's go one more time. So going to the create next step, submit. Is anything happening? Let's see the console. Nothing, it's just dead. Okay, let's see the form. So in the form, do we have the submit button? Yeah, we have the form control, we have the form message. So we should even see the message if something is happening like this. Yeah, okay, so we see it. Everything is good from that side. It's just that when we have actually an email, it's not doing anything and it's not writing into database. Okay, so front end side is basically working. It's just the backend side here that is not working. So we are awaiting DB insert waiting list values. We are sending an email and this one should be good. Let's see how are we calling it. So here we are adding an email and this part looks pretty much good. So it's probably here the problem from some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure even if server only would make here also the problem. How is that one being called? Use server only. Oh, it's just the same thing. It's just the like this. Yeah, it actually looks good. Okay, thanks, Francois. So submitting now, nothing still happening, and we need to figure out what's going on inside this one. So I'm going to console log the email right here, and we need to hope that we are going to see it here. So when I console log it, it's there, so it's actually going to the backend side. It's just that this await db insert is not working. Let's see if I think that this should work. I probably, really weird. Like it's going into the right. Drizzle should write it directly inside here. So let's check what's going on. To see the result here actually. Okay. So now when let's just clear the console here. And I think this one should be good. It's just not coming into the... What an interesting problem to have. So we have here the waiting list schema, which looks good. Then we are actually here inserting inside of that schema email that is looking like this. And let's see the schema again. So email is text, email. It's not null, ID should be default. Oh, this one should be unique. Okay, that's also a good thing. And let's go one more time to npx drizzle kit push to solve this thingy. Yes. Yeah, it says truncate the table, so we actually have the data there. I think I'm looking at the neon like somehow something is wrong with this one here. So let's see, how do we see the structure? Is it this one? Yeah. So email unique. Okay, we changed the structure. Let's try now to add again the email, and we can go to neon, and I still don't see anything. Really weird. Let's see what's actually happening here. So somehow I can bet that we have something in there. So let me just try one more time to add it so we can see if there is an error behind. Yeah, there is actually an error, so we are inserting exactly the same email. I'm just not sure why I'm not seeing it on Neon console. That's really weird. So now if we actually here on our page call for all these emails like this, what is he doing? This AI is sometimes really annoying me. So we can const emails equals, and then here from the waiting list we just get the waiting list right here, import it from here, email s, and console log, or we can just display it. No, why is it putting this? Come on. Okay, like this. And here await. Yes. Yeah, here it is. We are actually getting the email from the database, so everything is working just fine. It's just not displayed here. Am I here putting some filters or something? Refresh. Oh, damn. I was refreshing the whole page and it was not refreshing the here the table. How annoying is that? Damn, okay. So everything was working from the first place. We were just stuck for 5 minutes without reason. So I can delete this thing from here and this one, and we can remove the async also. And from the waiting list, we actually don't need this get waiting list function. We can remove the console log and also this result, and everything here is okay. So we can now, let's just check the comments. The error was, no, there wasn't any error. I just didn't see the row here that it was saved. I needed to click this refresh rows and not refresh the whole page. So now next thing we need toast. We are going to add that one, so we can display like your email is saved, etc. Oh my god, yeah, it's deprecated. We need to use the sonar. Okay. So we are adding sonar. And we are just going to put it inside the layout right here. Toaster from sonar. Okay, that one is good. And we just need to use it like this. So we're going to use it inside of our form, the horde form. So here we're putting in the toast from sonar, and our message is going to be you have been added to the waiting list. Good. Nice. Let's test that one out. So now here in our create next app, I'm going to remove this console. So we can put again the org dev, but this time with +1@gmail.com, and you can be added to the waiting list. Nice. And now if we go to Neon and refresh on their way here of refreshing, we can see that email. So it is written there. That's nice. So now we just need a validation, because currently when we submit again, we're just going to get, actually we are getting the waiting list. So we need validation that our email is already written there. So how are we going to do it? In the waiting list, we are first going to try to get existing email like this. So if that one already exists, we are just going to return nothing. And if we have nothing on our front end, then we are going to put different toast. Your email has already been taken or something like that. So we can now, but actually we need also a security way of putting, like, if something happened, like some error or something. So we need two different messages. One is for an existing email, and the second one is if something happens with the server. I don't know, they don't have internet or something like that for 1 second. So we need here to put something like success false, yeah, just like this, and message email already exists in the waiting list. Then here we need to say false, fail to add email to the waiting list. So now AI actually knows what is happening. And here, I don't know why he placed true. Yeah, this one is when it's true. So this one is good. Nice. So we can now put here in the form like this, success and message. And if we have a success, we are going to form reset, and we are going to toast the message in the end like this. So I think now it should be nice. Yeah, damn thing was just not displaying everything. Okay, let's see. So now we are going the orgdev@gmail.com. That one is already in the database. So I submit. We have email already exists in the waiting list. So that's good. Then we put in +2. That one doesn't exist. Email added to the waiting list. And if we click again, we have here just the validation. And if we go the org-dev at +2@gmail.com and submit, that one shouldn't be good. Nice. So we have our validation working. We have our Thor powerful page. We have it is coming, and I think this is enough. So this is like some kind of waiting list thingy. Also, I would put this input to be maybe with full instead of, I think I can just remove it and that it's going to work automatically. Yeah, nice. That's it. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to GitHub. I'm going to open a new repo, and that one I'm going to call it the horde, and description is going to be some the horde app. Let's just say I still don't know what am I going to build here. I wanted to create like some kind of shared resources and everything for developers. We'll think about it. Then I'm going to create that repo. Nice. And I'm just going to take this git remote add origin the.org.git, and I'm going to run it here, git status. Here it is, we have everything here. I'm adding it, commit, and for the message, I love to take the help of AI on this one. So I'm going to generate the commit message right here, and let's see what is he going to come up with. Probably like some initialization. Fit, add waiting list form with lighting effect and DB integration. Well, that one is okay, except I'm going to use the convention, so not just fit, but fit/app, and then the message add waiting list form with lighting effect and DB integration. That is good enough. We're pushing that one. Nice. Oh yeah, we could use toast error. Yeah, you're right. Let me fix that one. So inside the horde form, that one needs to be then here, the toast success, and here error, like this. And now it should be better. Let's test it out quickly. So here, submit. Yeah, we have this thingy right here. And I don't know, is it only me or Sonar is not working by default for dark mode, but you need to put in like dark mode some prop. And let's just test for +3. Nice. So it's working. We have no success and error. Thanks, man. KPR. And we can now just push that one also, add git commit, and come on AI, give us something good now for this commit message. Add success error toast notification for form submission feedback. It's nice. So how would I do it? By, not me, but by git conventions. So we have the horde form file, and that's a new feature, so that's fit. What was it? Oh, the horde form, is it like that? Yeah, the horde form, and then I just add that message from AI, and we push that one. Nice. So everything is now working, and final thing, to deploy this thingy, so I can send you also the link. We are going to Resell. I have here a bunch of projects, then we are adding a new project. And here I'm going to choose the, what's it called? The horde, like this. Yeah, import. And we're going to name it like this, the horde, Next.js. This one is good. We just need to put in the environment variable. That one is database URL, like this. And I'm going to take it from this neon. So here I'm going to overview, then connect, and here I'm copying the snippet. Nice. Going here, copy pasting that one. That one should be good. And just deploy. I also bought the domain the horde.dev. So I'm going to put that one also. And how can I see here how many viewers I have? I don't know anything about this live streaming. I'm always making videos just myself. And I don't know why they removed. Oh, here it is. I knew that there was this, like, what is he doing in the moment when it is deploying. So let's hope we're not going to have any problems with the deployment. And the way to check if we have some problems with the deployment, and it's not always working with pm lint here, because lint is not tracking all the things, but this one is successful. Okay. Just to finish, so how to check it is you do a simple pm build and you see if your build is coming through. So if it is, then everything is good and it's going to work also on Vercel. So now it is live and here it is. So we have it on this, the horde zeta vercel.app. And I don't know if you saw that one, but anyway, we are just going to put it on live domain. So here it is coming, and where are the domains? The horde, then we have the settings, I guess. Domains, and we put this one, add a domain. I have already, here it is, the horde.dev, production, no redirect, just add a domain, and I do this recommended thing every time. And now the domain is being added and it looks like it's already working. So let's go to the horde.com. It's not working yet. It probably needs some time. Let's see, what does it say? Okay, valid configuration, good news. Yeah, it can take some time for them to propagate globally. Okay. While that is happening, we can change just quickly in our layout the metadata. So we can say here the horde waiting list, and come on AI, why are you giving me like he gave me description exactly the same. This waiting list is for the next event. Sometimes AI is really not helping. Okay, so let's think of something. This project is going to be a horde of AI agents that will help you with your tasks. A collection of resources for developers. Okay, that one is better, I think. And let's see if that one is live. The horde.com. Nope, not yet. Okay, it needs some time. So we changed here our metadata. Well, what else? So we need also the favicon, but I'm going to create something with AI for that one quickly. And oh, 25, that's probably people live, right? Oh, I didn't see this. I would put the input and text in a card. How would that look? I don't know, this is somehow like minimalistic from some reason. But we could also like create a button, click, and then open a dialog, maybe like some kind of model coming out. Maybe that would even be better than just this, like email and submit. Or even maybe let's try the output form. Not output, the outline button here. Oh, this is the live version. Where is I don't see anything here. Oh, I messed it up when I run pm build. Yeah, I'm using Windsurf. Yeah, this is Windsurf. I'm trying it out. I was using Cursor for 6 months or even more, and now I bought Windsurf 2 days ago, I think, and I'm trying it out. I'm not really a vibe coder. I don't know if you saw, like now when I was live coding, I never even went into this cascade to ask anything AI. I'm only using it for these like auto completions more than, I mean, sometimes when I have some serious type errors, I sometimes click like fix this error for me to see what's going on. But most of the times I'm just doing it myself and like thinking what's happening actually under the hood. Can you guys actually can you hear me normal? I don't know. I don't remember when I was live streaming something. Come on, why is this the horde not live yet? It should be faster than this. I think that last time it was much faster than this one. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, it's because I placed the horde.com. It's the horde.dev. Yeah, it's live. It is coming. You can now go and see the horde.dev. I even forgot like what domain I bought. Ah, you can hear me. Nice. Okay, so this is live. This is like, I don't know, what's the streaming, probably like 1 hour or something like that. And I was talking a lot. So this is the way how I ship things really quickly. And of course, here we are missing a bunch of stuff. Maybe, I mean, this is just a simple waiting list. It's not something big, or I don't know how serious. We are missing metadata and some things like that. And we could create bunch of upgrades. I mean, we can try the dialog option to here have just one button to click, but then again we would have like a button here instead of input and button. So I think it's totally okay to leave it like this, except I would maybe put the, where is the outline button. I'm going to push that one. So here I changed the layout and the horde form. So I'm just going to copy again the message from AI here, update page metadata, and add outline variant to submit button. By some conventional rules, this should be like one commit should be for the metadata and the second commit should be for the outline variant. Because now we cannot put here like fit layout and then add update page metadata, because we did changes in two files, in layout and in the form. But this is not something super serious, so I can do it like that. And we can push that one, and we can see here now on Vercel that we have deployments for that project and everything is working smoothly, like the CI/CD part. So that's the reason why I love Vercel, and also the reason why I buy domains from them, because it's really easy to ship things and to see everything, like what is happening. And we have also the analytics. I can show you that one also quickly, how is it working. So here when we enable it, I just enable the analytics, and then we here install Vercel Analytics on our project, and we just put it like this inside of our layout file. So here in the layout, I import the analytics, and we just put it right here next to our toaster, and everything is just going to work automatically. So we just need to push it. So we're adding everything. We can say fit app add Vercel Analytics and push that one to our project. And when we do that one, we are going to open this analytics for us. So here we can see the deployment. That one is being deployed to live. It's going to take 30 seconds. My camera is actually iPhone, and my microphone is, I don't know, what is this microphone? I bought it from Amazon. I can send you the link. It was like, I don't know, $30 or something like that. 30 euros actually. And what was the other question? Oh, can see the left side of the screen. Yeah, because I somehow chopped it out with the OBS. Let me see, what do you see actually? Oh, I see. Okay, so we can go a little bit like this. Yeah, now it's better. The plan was actually to put this chat on the right side here so I can see everything. But whenever I click anywhere else, this chat disappears. And okay, that one is now shipped, so we can go to analytics and we can refresh here to see if it's already working. Not yet. And did I forget something? No. It's just this one also needs a little bit of time. I can show you on my other projects, for example, on 8-bit CN analytics. You can just see like the analytics, what's happening, and how many users are online. So here we have like 2 online, and we can see the each day, and like for the last 30 days, etc. We can see how many users we had. So that one is also really nice. Although that one is saved over 25,000, saved. That one is paid for 25,000 or more events. So I actually had to pay the Vercel additional $14 because of 8-bit CN, and it went a little bit viral recently. So here on the core.dev, that one is also going to be here when they get it from the project. And that's it. So now we have the horde.dev. It's working really nicely. And if you have any questions, anything, it doesn't have to be with this project. It can be with whatever you want. We can have like 5 more or 10 minutes answering the questions, if anyone is up to it. Nothing? Yeah, I was also planning to create this this project like a normal video, but I wanted like to give you like a real amount of time. How long do you need to create actually something like this from scratch, and to the final version where it's actually deployed to a real domain and real people can go in and put in emails and like come on the waiting list. Let's see Alexander what he has, another live coding session. Oh, logos. Actually, that's a great question. What I do is I have my, I don't know if you know about that project, I have the Orkish AI Next.js framework, and there let me show you that one quickly. There I'm creating logos for all of my apps. If you know, here on GitHub, I have a bunch of apps like, I don't know, Orkish Meal Planner, and then here I have this one, like this logo, and also, for example, let's see again, some other project. For example, Orkish Dashboard, this logo. So how I'm doing it, I have this Orkish AI Next.js framework. It's free, it's open source, you can just download it. And I go to this AI selector, and here I have this image. So I'm using here Dolly 3, and I put usually this like 1024, and I say create me, let's say for the Horde, a logo for the Horde app. It should be half orc, half robot, image without background. And I just click get image, and I do this like 2-3 times until I get something I want. And that's for the logos part. We'll see what we can now create logo for this one also. Then, yeah, you see, this one is looking really nice. And this is perfect like for something like this. Then I just save this one to downloads, the horde logo, let's call it like that. And I just in Canva I remove the background, and then this is a perfect like for favicon and for everything that we need. Let's see the other questions. Drizzle plus electric SQL plus Postgres Lite. Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, I'm using usually Neon. That's why I mean, I have an account there. I have the full paid version, so that's why I'm always using Neon. But PG Lite is also a great combination because we can deploy as easily as with Neon. And what you will think about the job market for the juniors? Yeah, well, it's tough right now, not only for the juniors but for the seniors also. Something is happening. I don't know if you saw that graph that how many employments are currently on. The graph was like going up, up, up. Then when COVID came in, it was down, then up again, and now it is even lower than COVID times. So it's really tough. But what I think is that we have so many options to learn now with AI. Of course, the YouTube tutorials, you can build your own open source projects, like you can do a bunch of stuff to stand out like from the other developers. So I think that's really important for one developer. No, I don't think AI is going to take over juniors. I'm doing my full-time regular job, and I have a boss there who is doing vibe coding sessions with himself, and he's changing a bunch of stuff like cosmetic stuff, usually not really like some big complex backend parts. And how it ends up is that I'm always returning to fix a bunch of stupid AI errors because he's creating some stupid things. Of course, he's going to get better and better, but I don't think that AI is ever going to replace developers, not juniors, mid-years, seniors, because I saw that sentence that basically code generation was never a problem. You need to understand the problem and what is happening and to be able to describe the problem, what do you actually want to build, and then you need AI. So I don't think the AI is going to replace developers ever. Yeah, AI market is now really horrific. Let's create quickly this logo. I'm using Canva. Let me show you for these things. So here I go create a new design, and actually I can use from here. I'm creating my thumbnails for everything and yeah, here for example 500 like this. I just import where is that thingy? Here, like this. There is an AI thingy background remover, so I'm using always that one. There it is, it removed the background. I'm just making it a little bit bigger, and that's the logo. And now I just download. That's it. So now we can actually use this logo, for example, on our GitHub here, on the horde. Here I can update the README and just in here inject this one. And that's how I'm always creating logos for all of my apps. And now here we have that logo for our app. I'm not sure if it is free. I'm paying their Canva, but I don't know if it's free. Maybe you can. I think there is a 10-day or something like that free trial where you have everything, but I don't think it's free. Another features of this project that I'm going to do. Well, I'm still not sure what am I going to do with this project. I bought the core.dev yesterday or 2 days ago. I was thinking about creating some resources for developers, like that. What is the name of today? Let me see. Today I made a pull request to, I think it's React Awesome or something like that. Is it? How is it not visible? I created a pull request. Let me see here. I think it's React Awesome. React Awesome. Git. Yeah, this is it. So this Awesome React is a collection of things like for React tutorials, general resources. Like we have the frameworks, component libraries, state managements, etc. So I was thinking here on this waiting list to create some kind of like collection of resources like that, but to make it visually looking good. And in that, like the Horde orcish design, to say it like that. And that would be like free, of course, and nothing to be paid or some, I don't know, like to create some my tutorials or something that is going to be paid, nothing like that, but also all the free resources and things like that. So that's the plan or something like that for this one. Okay, if there are no more questions, I hope you enjoyed in this live session. I'm going to try to create live sessions more, let's say maybe once a week. Wednesday is a nice day, I guess, for live sessions. And to create some small projects, it would be great also if we could work together on something on these live sessions. This 8-bit CN is currently really popular. A lot of people are contributing to that one. So we could create a live session to work together, to contribute on some projects, not 8-bit CN, but anything that we could like get some idea together and build something. So I think that would be really cool. And yeah, that's the plan. Hope you enjoyed. See you.